Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. In a mindset, guys, for those who are not up to speed with what did happen to this presidential tribunal court case, PDP and Labour Party have closed their case now. For those who don't know what it means say all this preliminary, bringing evidence, bringing witness, everything, submitting evidence, this, that, it don't close now. You know what I mean? Say they don't want the case again. You know what I mean? Say case don't close. No. Now, the re-judgment, the re-hearing will start from July. I think July 3rd or so, but we'll go hear them from inside this video. From July, now, small break now and day. Maybe like a 1 week break or 1 week and then when I go to hear the re-judgment, go to happen. But otherwise they say, go and bring this person, go and bring this evidence. Every evidence submitted. Now that section closed. That's what they mean say Labour Party and PDP have closed their case. For those who never hear this one, before I begin to tell you what happened before they close this case. The last update what happened before they close this case. And the kind of he get evidence one Labour Party submit when he be say, now I hear say INEC, the entire INEC they seek to hear that kind of evidence only when Labour Party submit. I'm going to show you that video as well. Where they tender those evidence when they be say INEC now they don't sleep. They say Mahmoud. You know they sleep again. But before we go that end, let's see how they close the case. Watch the video.
The PDP has closed its case at the Presidential Election Petition Court on a day the party presented its 27th witness after completing the 3 weeks allotted to it by the court as contained in its pre-hearing report. The party had at the beginning promised to call about 100 witnesses. Enahoro Eba, a self-acclaimed member of the Obedient Movement, said he obtained the documents from the Chicago State University. Another document is the National Youth Service Corps Discharge Certificate, which reads as Tinubu Bola Adekunle, and the Chicago State University certificate belonging to a Bola A. Tinubu. The witness also tendered a copy of the United States Court judgment on alleged forfeiture of assets belonging to Mr. Tinubu and a printout of a Guinean passport with the name Tinubu Bola Ahmed.
Jesus.
During cross-examination, the witness admitted that he had previously instituted a criminal complaint at an Abuja Chief Magistrate Court over Bola Tinubu's qualification, a case the Chief Magistrate chose not to sit on. And on the forfeiture of assets, the witness also conceded that there was no plea taken and no trial or conviction reached by the U.S. court against Tinubu. Enahoro Eba said he was not aware if Bola Tinubu denounced the Guinean passport purportedly issued to him by a former president of the country, Alpha Conde. Chris Uche, lawyer of Atiku Abubakar, consequently closed his case, while lawyers of INEC, Bola Tinubu and APC will open their defense on 3rd of July.
We fielded our last witness today, who, as you can see, tendered very, very critical documents pertaining to the qualifications of the second respondent, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the academic qualifications, including the NYSC certificate, and then the conviction, the criminal forfeiture judgment from the U.S. as well as the Guinean passport. So all these documents were admitted by the court.
The Labour Party has also closed its case after calling 13 witnesses.
Certainly, you don't expect me to be pleased with the conduct of INEC, which is now in the public domain. But that notwithstanding, we still made impressive presentation. There is one fact that can never be denied, that can never, ever be denied, and that is to say, we tendered blood ballot papers.
Jesus.
18,088.
This comes after INEC, Tinubu and APC opposed the moves by the Labour Party for extended time for the hearing of their petition, insisting based on the pre-hearing report, the case of the Labour Party too is expected to close along with that of the PDP. Godfrey Eshemoge, Arise News.
Now, before they close this case, so one of the experts, one of the forensic experts, when they nurture things, when they find what you want to find out, He said he don't yokopu. He don't say he gets some results for INEC. For INEC portal, for INEC portal, what do they call it? For beavers, for INEC portal, for IREP. When he be say INEC delete, INEC go delete them. Say they don't catch INEC red-handed. Say them go they delete. They go they delete results for IREF, for beavers, for any portal when they get they delete them. Say because say in a professional forensic expert they catch them. For those who never hear them they talk. All right now, watch the video.
The bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, devices, and the results viewing portal, or IREF, seemed like the holy grail of the presidential election, and their usage formed the major basis for challenging Bola Tinubu's victory at the polls by other political parties. A witness of the People's Democratic Party, Hitler Nwala, who is also a digital forensic analyst that inspected 110 BVAS devices used during the presidential election in the FCT, insists that all the machines he inspected had their data deliberately deleted.
Jesus.
The witness said during a cross-examination by INEC lawyer Abubakar Mahmood that it's unnecessary to delete those BVAS data because the FCT doesn't hold governorship elections. But INEC's lawyer described as false the claims by the witness, stating that the 110 BVAS devices examined represents just 3.4% of the total number of such devices deployed to the 2,822 polling units in the FCT. Mahmood also brought 4 of the devices for the witness to further verify his claims in the courtroom, but the witness declined, stating it will amount to tampering with the evidence. The PDP also tendered polling unit results of 4 states, Ogun, Ondo, Jigawa and Rivers, as the party looks to close its case by Friday, June 23.
As part of our strategy today, we call the very vital witness a digital forensic expert. And you remember that this is the very first time we are having a technology-driven presidential elections in Nigeria. So the evidence that this witness has profiled today, a witness who examined the BVAS machines used, is very, very vital. So we are happy this witness has testified today. Tomorrow we'll bring our remaining witnesses and we'll close our case.
For the Labour Party, 2 witnesses were called. They are Emmanuel Edet, Head of Legal Services at the National Information Technology Development Agency, NIDA, and Yunusa Tanko, a Labour Party official. The Labour Party hearing began with the cross-examination of an expert witness, Chubuke Uguoke, a cyber security expert who is a carryover witness from Wednesday. During cross-examination, the witness said ISO security certification was compulsory for INEC to deploy any application such as the IREV used during the presidential polls. But on the flip side, Emmanuel Edet of NIDA said there is no aspect of the NIDA law that demands certification for cyber security standards. He also added that NIDA has no powers to interfere with the functions of INEC. The Labour Party then brought loads of documents that were tendered, which will form the basis of cross-examination of Yunusa Tanko at the resumed hearing on Friday.
When I don't hear the news, now I not just know, then say, in fact, you get where you go read news, you go dey confused. This country, I don't understand. Why you go delete information one day for Beaver, the results? Why are you tempering? The other one, they say about 18,000 plus results we are blocked and blocked. You got some, they say you got some results when they upload, say na moto there inside. Moto picture. Nothing I don't go through about this country. And you see this thing now. You see all this court case. Well, let me not talk too much. Let's hope on God. I know what I have been want to talk about, but no hope on God for this court case. Nigeria. Now the Labour Party Council, headed by Livinus. Livinus say no. The kind of evidence when they present, give court, say court cannot. He say hard. Say this kind of evidence must be given INEC sleepless night. There's no 2 ways about it. For those who never seen the video, make a refresh on again. If you don't talk small, but make a refresh on in full now. Watch video.
Congratulations.
You wanted us to pass so that we can go.
Well, because it has been a long time. You finally closed your case. Give us a sense of how it feels like.
Well, we thank God that we came this far. We have closed our case.
Yes.
So the ball now is in the court of the respondents. That is to say, INEC, Bola Tinubu, and then his deputy, Shetima, and of course, APC. I can assure you that we are ready for their defense.
It's all right.
Very, very ready.
Ruggedly ready.
For them to open their case on the 3rd of July. And we will take it off from there.
So are you pleased with the witnesses called and the documents entered and the whole lockdown about INEC?
I am pleased with our presentation of our case. Certainly, you don't expect me to be pleased with the conduct of INEC, which is now in the public domain. But that notwithstanding, we still made impressive presentation. There is one fact that can never be denied, that can never, ever be denied, and that is to say, we tendered blood ballot papers.
Jesus.
18,088.
Jesus.
Throughout the course of their cross-examination,
Yes.
there was nowhere they ever challenged those 18,088 blood results.
Broad.
And you know what 18,088, what they mean? You are talking about millions of voters who were denied the opportunity of Nigerians, the candidates,
This INEC bad.
having their votes.
INEC bad.
You know, they voted. Their votes did not count. On that score alone, INEC should have a sleepless night. On that score alone,
Sleepless
that
night.
18,088 results were blood. And that is not all. That is not all. We applied to INEC for CTC, certified true copies of results. And INEC gave us certified true copies of results that are not only blood, but results that contain, instead of results, the images of vehicles, human beings,
Jesus.
and the rest of them.
Jesus.
I mean, and mutilations. I've never seen a thing like that.
No.
Instead of results, you find images of human beings, houses, and so many other
Anonymous.
things. But let's wait for them to open their respective cases. So we'll see what happens.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
See you on the 3rd of July.
Yes, and have a restful weekend.
Thank you. On the see country, on the see court case. Our election result are human being. You got the one I see during that time, why would they bring out new result, why would they cast them here? Human being, neither upload for IRF. One woman. Them blow over 18,800. Them blow the results. That's millions of people result because they don't do back. They cover them. Them blow. People want to know what they call blow. They make them. They don't. You know, if you see them to read. When I don't see in our country, I thought that you see this country. Only people. In fact, only people want to save this country now. Independence of judiciary. The court system. If they go agree, they independent. It don't finish. But apart from that, if they say they not go fit independent, nothing go save now. Nobody go fit save now. Even Jesus Christ is unable to save you people. Jesus Christ have had enough in this country. I don't even bother myself again. Guys, if you love what I'm doing here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram and do that, even on TikTok. All about I love you guys. Peace out.